Bar, and we are talking today about our top 10 favourite reasons why we live here in the Algarve. So
okay.
I'm going to make a start. Number one for me is the weather.
Oh yeah,
Okay?
definitely.
That's definitely number one for me. What about you? Number one for you?
I would say the weather. That's the primary reason that I wanted to be here, because the weather, because it's so healthy for you. It's
Yes.
really good for you, isn't it?
It is, isn't it?
Okay.
So let's.
All right, so now
that's an obvious one,
all right,
isn't it?
number
one's
9.
weather.
So what's the next
Hang on,
one?
we're going 1, 2, 3.
Oh, are we?
Yes.
Oh, was that
So
number 10? All right, okay. Are these in any particular order? Or are they
No,
just,
not
okay,
really.
Just, we've got to think
No,
of 10.
okay.
Okay, so I think for me, the slow pace of life. I
Yeah.
like that there's hardly any traffic. That you don't have to think, oh, well, I'm going to the airport, so I better actually head on about 3 hours.
True.
We don't get
Very
cli-
true.
Can you imagine that there being
Very
climate change protesters here?
Yeah, we wouldn't get that.
No, they'd shoot them.
So those are very, very quiet here, so you're right. Although when you said the slower pace of life, that's not the case for me.
Not when you're like her.
No, of course not. So another one for me is actually the jobs that I do here, and yes, the way of life. So although I do 3 or 4 jobs, I wouldn't dream of doing 3 or 4 jobs in the UK.
Oh,
Because
God, no.
by the time 5 o'clock comes in the UK, I'm done. In, fire on, TV on,
That's
blanket
it for the
over
night.
me.
Jammies.
My jobs start at about 10 o'clock in the morning, and I finish about 2 in the morning. So that's the difference, is the way of life.
Yeah.
And my jobs just keep me going. And because the evenings are so lovely, you just keep going.
I think I like the social life here as well, which is really, really easy going, easy to sort of slip in and out of. And it's very inclusive here, because you don't have to worry about it costing an absolute fortune, because it doesn't.
It doesn't.
You
Not
can
at
go
all.
out for lunch here for sort of easily for a tenner with
Yeah.
a drink, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
And no one ever feels excluded, because everyone can always really afford
Absolutely.
it. And so, yeah, that's
You're
the
right,
nice
and
thing.
funny you should say that, but because I work in golf breaks, we had a golf break out last
Yeah.
weekend, and they could not believe how cheap it was. So I'm with that. That's one of mine, and because
Yeah.
the wine is so cheap. So a glass of wine here is about €4
Oh, if that.
in the UK, if that.
Yeah, but that's here in the
middle,
marina. In the marina.
In the UK, that would probably be
The bar,
£8-9.
yeah, but the bar down the road from where we live, every drink there is, the guy says, €1 or something. He comes out
So there
and
you
you say, how much do I owe? He goes, oh, that's 10 all right. And you go,
cheap alcohol then. So that's a big one, isn't it? So any more? Any more?
the food is so good.
Food
is
is
really good
fantastic.
quality.
Portuguese food.
Not just when you go to eat out, which is great quality, but the food in the supermarkets.
Yeah.
But I like to buy, I buy my nice beef sausages from the Natural Meat Co, which is just a small company here.
Yeah.
So I get them
It is
there,
good.
and that's really, really good.
And I love the octopus. Octopus is my favourite
yeah.
here. And all the fish, of course. All the
But
fish.
you get such good quality stuff.
Yeah.
It's not full of preservatives. We buy our oranges when the tree's empty, finished with oranges.
Oh, I'd just like to correct her on this. She buys oranges. I'm on the phone to her the other day. She pulls over. She starts. Says, I've just found a tree full of oranges. I'm going to have to pinch some oranges off this tree.
I did.
So she's talking about buying oranges.
No, I did. We buy them from a farm, but
Okay.
because we'd run out the other day, I did. I stopped. I was having my nails done, and on the way back from the lovely Chantal's house, I stopped. There was all
Some
these oranges, and they were just screaming, "Eat me, eat
Wow,
me!"
wow.
Yeah, so I did.
So another one is the beaches. The
Yes.
beaches are fantastic here. So all the way along the Algarve coast, the beaches are superb, aren't they? Really,
Oh, yeah.
really, really, really beautiful.
And it's nice because we're not far from the beach at all, but we can just go down, 5, 6 o'clock in the evening when a lot of the Portuguese people are leaving. So you go down there at 5, 6, and the sun is just losing that scorchio feel.
Absolutely.
And you can still have another couple
Beautiful.
of hours. It's
So another
lovely.
one, sunsets. Sunrises, sunsets.
I don't do
outstanding.
sunrises. I don't do
Actually, to be
sunrises.
fair, I don't. Unless
No.
I'm coming home.
Yeah. I'm doing the walk of
If
shame.
I'm doing the walk of shame, I often see a sunrise. Yeah. Or something rises anyway. Anyway.
Moving swiftly
Hang on. From sunsets and sunrises.
What else do you like about here? How many are we up to? About 7,
quite
I
a
think.
few, quite a few. I mean, I have to say, I've dated a few Portuguese men, as you know, on some of the other videos that we've done. That's kind of not my favourite, but they're nice. The Portuguese men.
Is she like in karaoke? That would be on your list
Yes.
as well.
I mean, I obviously did karaoke in the UK, but I did
Here,
it a lot more
you
often
do it
here.
to excess.
I do it to excess here. Yeah. So,
No, I think the other thing, the nights out. And you can take it or leave it. You know, you can, as I said about the social life here, you can walk in and walk out of it again. You can, there's as much or as little as you want. And some days we just want a really quiet, peaceful day, and it's lovely. You can hear nothing around you. It's just the birds and the cats scrapping over whatever.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Birds and cats.
And it's just
scrapping.
lovely.
No.
It's lovely. It's so peaceful and
another
quiet.
major thing for me actually here was the amount of different friends that I've made from all over the world.
Oh yeah, it's
actually.
so cosmopolitan, isn't it?
So that's been lovely, because I think in the UK, when you're in the UK, you tend to, or wherever you're from, you tend to stick to your own kind of group of friends. Whereas here, I've made so many friends from so many different places.
You think where we're from, you know, different parts of the country, and the lovely Naomi who films these rubbish diatribes for you
and edits them,
and does all that stuff.
Try to sound good.
And she makes my phone do stuff and not do stuff, and you know.
So she's from up north.
Yeah, and you're from Bristol.
I'm from Somerset.
And I'm from Kent, obviously.
Oh yeah, so look at us. And I've got Scottish friends, I've got Irish friends. Not that I can understand my Irish.
No, we
friends.
can't. That Irish guy.
No.
Yeah, no.
No, I don't understand the Irish at all. Especially when they've had a drink. Anyway, any more?
What else do I like
ones?
about living here? Well, I think I like the way it's relaxed and people have more time.
Yeah, more time.
And people of our age group, you know, often it's singles or couples who live here, and the kids don't live here as well, so they're not chasing around after their kids.
Not that that's a bonus for us that our kids don't live here.
Oh, I love it. My children already know that, that's fine. But it's the fact that you have so much more time for yourself.
Yeah.
I think you can be really quite self-indulgent with the time you have
I
here.
think so. And the days are longer, aren't they? Days are longer for sure. So you just feel that time, you've got more time here. Although I've been here 4 years and the time has flown by the last 4 years, I have to say.
But you have time. I have time because I work from home literally. Apart from doing this, I can sit at home and bed in type, and then in between making dinner and I do like potter about the garden, and you can be really self-indulgent, can't you? No, you don't.
So what we're saying is, there was a lot there. We did cover possibly 10, didn't we?
I don't know.
Fantastic place to be, guys. And I'll just reiterate, the
It's
wine is fantastic.
That's her
Portuguese wine.
raison d'etre, as you all know.
What's that mean? Anyway, cheers.
Cheers.
Here's to the Algarve.
Here's to the Algarve. Thank you. Like and subscribe. Thank you.